Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host, Crypto Chester. Now, I want to talk to you about dogs. This is going to be a dogs update. I did one for you, I think, last week, and you guys, so many of you requested that I do another update for you, so I'm going to be doing that today. We're going to be running through dogs from a technical analysis perspective, a price prediction perspective, looking at where this asset could be going over the next few weeks or so, and also my next upcoming dogs trade. Now, before we do that, if you could just drop a little like on the video, that would be great. And I just want to show you a project super fast that I'm getting involved with, and it is an alpha entry early pre-sale, guys. It's called MemeBet. It's basically like stake.com, but for memes. It's going to be a casino, blackjack, poker, you name it. Super bullish on this. They are in the pre-sale phase. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys to go check it out. That's all I'm going to say about that. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of alpha there for an early project. But without further ado, let's get straight into dogs. And of course, leave your comments in the section of what you think of dogs and whether you bought dogs, whether you're excited for dogs in the future. Now, talking about dogs, okay, $536 million market cap. And last time we looked at this asset, it was around, I think, a $500 million market cap. So in terms of how well this asset is doing, it's actually ranked 103rd out of 9,845 active cryptos right now, which, I mean, for an asset that hasn't been around for that long here, it's actually quite good. Yes, we know how this thing started. It was a lot of airdrops and a lot of centralized exchanges and stuff like that. But this guy is actually holding its own weight here. And most recently, if we look at this on the 7-day on CMC, we are seeing that ranging period coming through. Okay, and I will go into the chart as to what we're looking for and what we can sort of be expecting here in the next couple of weeks in a second, which is going to be super exciting, may I add. And we'll just do that after we've talked about the volume. Okay, so the volume here for dogs is actually unfortunately down 10% today. Now, that doesn't sound good when you say it like it's down 10%, but let's just remember, guys, in terms of every single cryptocurrency right now, dogs has actually got the 23rd highest volume. Not 200th, 23rd. It's the 23rd highest, most traded asset in the crypto space right now. If that's not bullish, I don't know what is. So ignore that 10%. That's not that bearish. 23rd in the race in terms of the daily volume is super bullish. Very excited about that. In terms of the circulating supply, nothing to really be worried about there. They've probably got near enough 6% of the supply that's not actually out on the market just yet. But that's, excuse me, that's absolutely fine, because if you look at the market cap compared to the fully diluted market cap, it's actually not too bad. Okay, so there's nothing really to worry about there. Maybe a $20 or $30 million difference. Nothing to really worry about if you're holding dogs. If they do distribute it, maybe you see a little 0.5% move in the price or something like that. Nothing too crazy, okay? But without further ado, let's get straight into the dogs chart, because I know you're eagerly anticipating an update as to where I think that this asset is going to be going. And let's talk about where we were last time, okay? Last time we spoke, and I was brutally honest with you guys. I said, look, it looks like we probably will see a lower floor get hit, a lower target get hit for this asset. And what do you know? We actually saw this measure move come down, get completed quite aggressively here for a 6.85% move. Just quickly, if you're getting some value and you've got some value, drop a little like on the video here. And you can see that we did actually dump around 6.85% here through that measure move, and we saw this upward sloping parallel channel see that breakout scenario come through. Now, that was last week, right? That was last week. So let's move on from that. And let's talk about our current low and our current situation and where we are in the market, right? So we did see a low coming down of around 9276, which, yes, it is horrific, not too great. But what I do want to talk about here is this lovely V-shaped recovery scenario that we actually did see coming through from here. Yes, we've dumped a little bit after that, but having this as a chart pattern this low and this early on is super bullish, okay? So we saw this price action get tapped here for a new low, and this is obviously our previous low. You usually would expect a retracement just to that area, but no. We actually saw a retest and a propel of bullish momentum to the upside here, which is super bullish to be seeing this after tapping new lows, guys, and actually pretty much coming up to challenge previous lower highs. Right? So yeah, super bullish on that front to see that price action move. But what we do need to be looking out for now is, yes, guys, this is the low. This is the low area that we're looking out for. But let's just let's be real here. It's not the floor. Okay? Technically, it is the floor because it's the lowest point, but to have the floor actually have a solid foundation here, like you're building a house, what you need to do, you need to tap this floor 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times or so, and then you're like, yeah, this is now a confirmed floor. It's very unlikely that we go below this level. Okay, that's sort of what we're looking for here for dogs in the next price action area. If we do see this breakdown happen, which right now with the crypto markets, it's fairly likely. Okay, I will go through as to why, but in a second. But let's just take into consideration here the massive V-shaped recovery that we did have last time we tapped this area. Okay, and this is basically a sign that we're going to see a nice bit of momentum coming through from this zone. Okay, the momentum, the trade, the profitable scenario that we could be looking out for here is going to be around a 4.32%. If we come down to this area again. Okay, so this is going to be what we call a lovely buy zone. Okay, I'm not gonna have that red. That's going to be green because that is a positive thing. It's bullish, right? So yeah, we're looking for that lovely buy zone when we hit that low again, because if we're talking momentum, guys, momentum has sent us a ridiculous 20% to the upside. On average, you do get around half of it, half the momentum from that support bounce. But let's be realistic and let's just trade it up to the next, or the previous low that we did see on this side, right? Okay, so that's going to be the simple, easy trade scenario that we can be looking out for here in the future here for dogs. Now, let's talk about the bulls. Let's talk about the bullish momentum that we're seeing right now. This micro uptrend that we're looking out for, this potential higher low that could be confirmed if we break this high. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know about. So let's talk about that for a second, okay? First things first, just to be a bit bearish, you can see we do have a upwards, a rising wedge here. Rising wedges, guys, unfortunately, they tend to usually break to the downside. The measure move to the downside would put us directly on that buy point, okay? So it is bullish for us buying later on, and also a DCA scenario here if we do get down to these sorts of levels. But let's talk about the bullish momentum for now, and if we do see a lovely breakout to the upside, my targets and the trade that we could be looking out for here is roughly around a 5% move. It will still be in this rising wedge chart pattern, but what it will also be in is technically here, if we are going to be drawing horizontals in around this area like so, you can see, I know it's a bit messy, so let's just get rid of a few things quickly. You can see that we do actually have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming down like so. Beautiful stuff. They can break to the upside quite commonly, and also we have a massive level of resistance on the top side here and support on the lower side as well. That is creating what we call an ascending triangle chart pattern, guys. Ascending triangle chart patterns, they tend to usually break up, okay? So that's definitely something to be looking out for there as well. This simple trade, this simple move is around 5%. I'm looking for a lovely breakout from this trend line. The trend line I'm referring to here is looking like this. You can see resistance. Tapping this multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times we've already tapped this and found resistance. The more that we tap this, the more likely that we're gonna break up. Okay, and that's where I'm gonna be looking for that lovely 5%. Let me know what you think in the comment of dog. Let me know what you think in the comment section of dogs. Whether you own a dog, I'm joking. Whether you own dogs itself as a coin, and what you're looking for on the chart. What you're looking for on the chart, I'm intrigued to see. Drop a little like on the video if you found some value. And just quickly, just referring back to that alpha early project that we were speaking about very briefly at the start of the video, because I don't want to bore you with it, but I like to give you a bit of alpha entries into what I'm buying into and what projects that I'm super bullish on, because we're all scouting that 100x, let's be real. Okay, and this project is called Meme Bet. Meme Bet is a casino. Okay, it's a casino built for memes, which is a pretty cool concept. You've got Doge, Shib, you've got Bonk, you've got Myro, you've got all of the big dogs like Pepe. Pepe's not a dog, but yeah, you basically can play this casino with your meme coins. There's going to be a play to earn airdrops. There's loads and loads of cool stuff that's going on here in this project. They've actually just teamed up with Argentina Football Club. Like, that's pretty goddamn good. Okay, they've had their audits done, so it's all completely legit. Super cool. Go check it out. Links are in the description. Again, I'm not here to shill it to you guys. I'm just trying to give you a bit of value here for a little alpha early entry. I'm involved with this preset. If you want to get involved, you can. Ethereum, USDT card, or even BNB, and also Matic as well, which is now Pol. If you do want to go check that out, all the links are in the description. That is going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Be wary of dogs right now, because there is buying areas that we can capitalize on to make as much money as possible. Remember, drop a little like if you got some value here. That'd be great. That's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.